Hey everyone, welcome back to The Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Brought to you by Cloak and Stagger. This is session 15, I believe. Am I right on that? I think y'all said 15 earlier, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so we've been doing this for a good bit now, and y'all have made some actually pretty good progress. You guys are in the land of Thither right now. Thither.
Hither.
Is that like the website where you can get people to say stuff?
No,
Oh,
that's
no.
Fiverr.
What's your Five? I forgot about Fiverr.
Or Cameo.
I actually don't know what Cameo is.
Or OnlyFans?
Everybody probably knows what that one is.
Or
You know what I mean?
Twitch.
I want someone to tell me who what went down last time and how you got there. Who
I got
wants
it.
to be the guy? You gonna be the guy?
I got it. Yeah, I was reviewing my notes, so I got it.
All right. Well,
So, we left the Hag's estate, Zavelna, on a mission to go get her sister's portrait over in Thither.
Wait.
Her
you said the Hag's estate. What was her name?
Zavelna. No.
Hmm.
Oh wait, am I getting my stuff mistaken? One second. Scabatha. Oh no, Balfornia. I'm so sorry.
So close every time. The
I'm
last
so
was the
sorry.
closest.
Things.
This is Balfornia, right?
Bavlorna.
Bavlorna. All right.
There you go. Go ahead.
I don't have it spelled right. Bavlorna's house. Because we're going to go to her sister's to snag the portrait. On the way, we ran into a cauldron from a prior week before. And they said if we brought them some dry sticks, specifically, I think Darkling dry stick from the Darklings, right? We're selling it. We can get access to their cauldron. So we walked over. We witnessed a revolution. It was pretty cool. We have a new king. Everyone's happy. Illig the first of the downfall, his croakiness of the swamps. Pretty cool. So we, after talking to them for a little bit, we walked over to the shop where we traded Hoppy's color of her eyes for some sticks. So some dry sticks. So Hoppy volunteered her eyes. We got them sticks. We brought the sticks back to the cauldron. Actually, just a quick side note, before we came back to the island, we had a quick funeral for Bacchus. Salsal has my previous character's head on him. Anyway, we walked
specifically.
Skull, yeah. We went back to the cauldron. We gave the embers the new sticks. They were super happy, so we got the access to the cauldron. So we said access to the cauldron was spittle spew. We said it, and the cauldron let us have this liquid, which actually I believe Larry first ingested, and nothing happened. And I was like, oh, what a ripoff! So I went and I ingested it, and I turned into a giant frog. So I'm like, oh, this is crazy. Let me try it again. Maybe something else will happen. But no, I turned into a giant frog. And then I think I tried a third time, and I turned into I stayed as a giant frog. So the rest of the group took some of the liquid, just the potions, just to have it. And we made our way over to our Scarecrow friend. His name is Clapperclaw. We returned Clapperclaw his head. And Clapperclaw was going to give us passage over to Thither using one of the balloons that he has. So we arrived over to Thither using the balloon. And about an hour or so went by, and the spell wear off on me from becoming a giant frog. And when we got to Thither, we noticed like a weird light off in the distance. So we decided to go that way. And we said goodbye to Clapperclaw. I think we told him to come pick us up in 3 days or so. Someone remind me. Baka, I know you have the notes.
I didn't write that down.
Yeah.
No, we didn't actually tell him a time to come back.
He's just gonna come back every day.
He's just gonna come back. No, we didn't even tell him that.
Oh, great. Well, I wonder how half our party died like a couple episodes ago. With the decision making going on. So anyway, we head on over to this light, and we saw this guy there, and he had a whole piles of gold. It was nuts. It was like crazy amounts of gold coins. And we explained to him who we are, and he offered us, I think his name was Nib, he offered us to create some magical items for each one of us. So I was first to go, I believe, and I gave him my staff, and he enchanted my staff using a pile of coins to make it a quarterstaff +2. And then Sal, Larry, do you guys want to say what you guys got? Because I don't have it written down.
I got a ring of protection.
Cool.
I got a skull that now casts minor illusion 3 times a day.
I think it's my old school,
Yeah.
or my long cousin's old school.
He's got a rune right on his forehead.
And
Sick.
I believe we ended the session with Hoppy being indecisive about what she wanted to get.
Oh no, I was very decisive on what I wanted to get.
Shh, you haven't decided yet. Shh.
The DM was in
I mean, excuse me. I had no idea what I wanted. The choice was so hard. There was a list of like 1 things. Continue.
Yeah, so we ended off with Hoppy deciding on what she wanted, and now it's up to the DM to say we're into the game.
Indeed, we are going right into the game. You have inspiration for the evening, Rain.
Hell yeah.
It goes away at the end of the day, so make sure to use it if an opportunity presents itself.
One last thing, I now go by Richard as my fake name.
That's true. You introduce
Very-
yourself
very
as
important.
Richard so far to everyone you meet. Even though you are not Richard, you are his cousin. But for now, everyone else will think you are the Richard. We're going to go ahead and head back over to the cave where you guys were talking to an old man who looks kind of sad, has an aura of depression about him, and you know exactly why now. Visions haunt him, cursed to stay in this cave, did very bad deeds in his past life through real estate and whatnot, and is cursed to stay in this cavern, making items for whoever rolls up just because that's his way of giving back. I think all 3 of you, except Hoppy, got an item from Nib. So we're going to start the conversation between him and Hoppy. We're going to do a little bit of retconning from last week. So if you tuned in last week, Hoppy did not make a request from Nib. Moving forward. Hoppy, what would you like to say?
Well, I think I'd like something I've heard of. It's kind of, just whispers in my little, community. It's called a bag of bounty.
A bag of bounty, you say? Could you tell me a little bit about it? I'm not familiar with this thing.
Oh, it's a glorious bag. So, basically, you stick your hand in the bag and, food appears. Anything. Anything at all. Food related.
I see. That sounds doable. Let me have a hand at it. Oh, is there a certain design or engraving you want on it?
Oh! Can I get it purple with a little carrot on it?
Well, it'll be a bit... And he looks around at the gold coins around him. More shimmering gold color, but I was thinking perhaps maybe the emblem of your shield or something similar.
That's also a carrot.
So
That works.
Carrots. Very well. And he scoops up a handful of coins and hovers them around his wheel, which starts just flowing into this liquid, rolling around his wheel as he spins it. And slowly another golden thread comes out and starts weaving this beautiful small satchel, seemingly fit for your size as well, with a small golden carrot emblazoned on the little foldy part of the top of it. Once he finishes, he grabs the bag that's floating in the air and just lowers it to you, Hoppy.
Thank you. And I take it and set it on my side.
You need to
Or, like,
add a bag of bounty to your inventory.
Jamie, the map is not on the stream.
Oh, it isn't. I took you guys, but I did not take the audience. There you go. Now they can see what you guys are looking at. Thank you, Sal.
Yep.
Wait, but did they get to see that amazing background picture?
No, that's gonna be a thumbnail later.
It's so good.
I worked really hard on it.
I think you should do more.
Oh yeah, we will.
Okay, sorry.
I'm an artist too.
Beautiful artist. I mean, I would dare say better than me.
Picasso tier.
Picasso tier.
So all of you are currently just standing around Nib, just I guess staring at Hoppy and just kind of hanging out. What are you guys doing? Nib handed her the bag, and now he's just looking at you all, wondering what comes next.
Hold on, I'm trying to.
What's up?
I'm behind the scenes right now.
Thank you for the items, Nib. I guess we'll be leaving to your cave, but before we go, do you happen to know where? What was it? It was Loom Lurch, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, where Loom Lurch is around these parts.
Loom Lurch, that's where those hags lives, is it not?
Yeah, that'd be the place.
Are you sure you wish to go there?
Well, yeah, I think we that's the direction we're gonna be heading. So, if you could help point us in the right direction, that'd be great.
Of all the places to visit first upon arriving in Thither, that's... very well, I have a vague idea of where it is. You see him stand up and kind of walk towards the edge of the cave. Right at the entrance of it. But not walk outside of it.
I was okay. I was gonna say I'd like back up so he can look out.
He points around this cliffside, and then hooks his finger in this direction and says, it's the... And then he starts rubbing his head and says, they don't follow the standard cardinal directions here. I can't quite remember what they called him. Winterbound? I think it's Winterbound. Or perhaps it's Summerbound? Oh, I can't remember. But I know it's in that direction. And he just points again around this cliffside and then hooks his finger that direction.
All right.
Winter or summer? Okay, well, that'll do. That'll get us at least going the right way.
Summer sounds much nicer than winter.
Do you have any idea where we could find the Will of the Feywild?
Oh, the Will of the Feywild. You seek him, yes. They, I believe, stay at a place called Little Oak. If you're heading towards Loom Lurch, just stay, autumn bound? I believe it's autumn bound, away from it, and you'll run into Little Oak.
Do you know anything we should watch out about this hag, Scabatha?
Not too much. I know that she is a rather odd woman. Loves toys. Considers herself a toy maker of sorts.
Ooh.
Are there any other like interesting places we should go and check out?
The two big ones are Loom Lurch and Little Oak. There is the Wayward Pool, but I'm afraid I know very little about it other than its name. I assume if you find a pool on its own, that'll be the Wayward Pool.
Wait, purple. Okay.
Just
You
having
see
to take
him
all these.
Yeah, just
walk
making sure.
back to his stool and take a seat. And he puts his fingers to his chin and starts kind of just rubbing his beard. He seems to be deep in thought. I'm going to do a real quick roll. See if he can recall anything else. Okay. He turns to you and says, I actually, Granny Nightshade is what she goes by. Yes, that's the hag of this land. I remember now. She's, takes toy making to quite the extreme. There's a key protruding from her back that, indicates her mood by how fast it turns. I remember that when she was happy, the key would turn quickly. When she's upset, the key would turn slowly, but have mercy if the key stops completely. That means she's lost her temper. He lets out a deep sigh and says, oh, and I remember now there are many children that work in her workshop as well. I don't think it's by choice. She gives them the creepiest toys to deliver to children on other worlds, I think? At least that's what that weird little robot said.
Robot?
Weird little robot.
Think of it like a walking enchanted suit of armor. Quite a few of them. They're her stewards or guards, I suppose. Oh, and she makes her deliveries on a flying rocking horse. A toy, of course.
She is a weird, creepy Santa. Got it.
What's a Santa?
No,
That sounds
Much
fun.
more pleasant than what that sounds like.
one more question. How long have you been in the Fey realm for, approximately?
Oh my, it's been... I'm not sure now. It's definitely been more than a few years. Maybe 5, 10, I'm not sure, honestly.
Do you know why someone would want someone else's portrait?
What do you mean? Like to take a picture of them?
Like, say hypothetically, if I were to have your portrait, are there certain things that could be done to you through the portrait?
Can I
Hmm?
roll to see if I would know something about that? Being from the Feywilds, would I maybe know something about the portrait?
If you want, you can go ahead and make a history check to see, Hoppy. But to answer your question, Terrain, Nib says, I'm not sure. I've heard of spying magics before, and normally that takes a lock of hair, a fingernail, or something more specific. A portrait, I don't know if that could be used for the same, or something else, but if it's concerning the hags, then it could be a piece of grass outside in their yard, and suddenly they have access to all of the water around your area. I mean, who knows?
Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about. Because from what my pals told me, apparently you can do a lot knowing someone's true name in the Fey realm. So I'm interested to see what someone could do with a portrait. Not that I would do anything malicious, but I don't want to go up to this lady and ask for her portrait and that be like a slap in her face. You understand what I'm saying?
No, that makes sense. I'm curious though. You said if someone knows your real name, they can do something nefarious.
That's what I've heard, but I haven't been given an explanation about it.
I've had quite a few random visitors here, and I've always just told them my name, and I've yet to have anything Oh, besides, and he turns back and starts to look behind him, but quickly juts his head forward, his eyes still just closed tightly. Other than this curse, I've never had anything bad otherwise happen to me. That might be a rumor, my friends, but I suppose it's good to be guarded while in the Feywilds.
Hmm.
Have you ever tried just talking to your ghosts and trying to make amends?
He lowers his head and quickly says, "No, that's not something I can do. I cannot. I will not." And he just lowers his head and he starts rocking back and forth.
You can't make amends.
Not after everything I've done. This is my amends. I give gifts to travelers like yourself, and that is the remainder of my life as long as I have this curse.
It kind of seems like the easy way out.
He doesn't say anything back.
Ibaka's like an analyzing this.
How
guy.
would one lift this curse?
Well, the only way it could be lifted would be through Granny Nightshade herself.
Is that something you would want?
If it were possible, I'm happy to help others, but to be confined to a cavern just for eternity, it feels a bit much. But more than anything, the voices, the apparitions, please, if you could stop them, it would be worth more than every gold coin in this cave.
It feels like you should just make friends with them, but you know.
It's not that simple, little one.
Are those voices part of the curse as well too?
He still hasn't lifted his head up, but he slowly starts nodding.
I look over at them. Seems like cruel and unusual punishment.
That seems to be the way of the hags.
Well, Nib, thank you for your information.
It's like he did some cruel and
Wait, what the
unusual
fuck is
punishment.
this?
Hoppy,
That
you
is
don't
true.
recall any Feywild magics that could have anything to do with the portrait off the top of your head, either.
Yeah. Seems like he should just say sorry to the ghosts. And I just hop, like out of the cave.
I'm so conflicted on whether or not we want to help him or not. I just kind of look and I see Hoppy leave. I'll be like, well, thank you, sir. I start heading out.
But before you go, if you do wish to go to Loomlurch, it might be in your interest first to head to Little Oak. The will of the Feywild is priority 1 for Granny Nightshade. You probably saw the flyer. I believe you asked me about it too.
Do we have directions to Little Oak? Did he say anything? I know you said somewhat of a way to Loomlurch.
He did point in a direction and say it was more autumn bound from Loomlurch, but heading in the same direction.
So
Whatever that means.
okay. So autumn bound from Loomlurch. I look over at the crew. All right, are we going to the Hag or are we going to Little Oak?
To Little Oak.
Yeah, let's check out Little Oak.
All right.
Lead the way!
Seems like it's on the way.
And
Goodbye,
I
Nib.
I just start hopping.
Thanks, Nib.
He
Love you.
holds his hand and waves, still just looking down, eyes close tight, and says, "Good luck with whatever you're trying to achieve."
I'll be right back.
And you guys head away from Nib's cave. Now, we are going to go back to the overworld, which is going to look a little different for you guys as
Oh
tokens.
yeah, this stuff.
I think we want Sal leading again,
I was
So-
leading.
Larry was leading.
or we want Larry leading again.
This
all
is
of you share this token, so if one of you wants to take the reins of leading, you can.
Fucking cool.
But
I'm
for
scared.
now, Larian is chosen, so leave it to him. Talk about it before you change hands if you do. Larian, every hex you go in, something could happen, nothing may happen, but time will pass slightly every time you move. So,
Okay, well,
go ahead.
I'm gonna go then the direction that he pointed, which was. Shit. Well, I only meant to move that one.
I was gonna say, if you're climbing over this cliffside, it's going to
Wait,
take.
this is a cliffside.
It is.
Oh, I want to go. I want to like follow the cliffside, and then we're gonna go around it.
All right, on you then.
I guess follow the green along it then. Right, like this.
Yeah.
Talking to the group, I'm gonna be like, I'm assuming that autumn bound is east. Because winter, I don't know, winter just seems to be north and summer south.
That's kind of like yes. Well, yeah, winter south and summer bound north was what I was thinking too. I don't. Autumn bound could be either.
Wait, so it the opposite way around?
The opposite.
Oh, did I? Oh, well, yeah. Then I was thinking it the opposite way.
I don't know, he pointed in a direction,
He pointed in a direction, and then he gave us two different names for that direction.
which was that way.
So I'm just gonna follow his finger, which I'm still following along the cliff. Wait, I can scroll over, right? This
Man,
is the cliff. This is okay. This perspective's just a little weird.
man, that guy's pretty honorable for
The tall cliff.
staying there.
An hour passes of travel.
What does it look? Does it look like it's getting dark out, or I know the Fey Realm's weird.
It does. It looks like actually this land does seem to have a sun. As you can see the light peeking through the trees just dim a little bit more and a little bit more. It looks like it might be early evening right now.
How tall is this cliff? To our. Yeah, well, our left. I'll say left.
Way.
It looks like quite a tall cliffside. It might take an hour just to scale it, but if you did, you'd have a great view of the surrounding lands.
How tough of a scale does it look to be?
Seems like a good idea.
It doesn't seem too hard. It would require one check to successfully get up there, for whoever's going up. Or all of you are going up.
I'm
Yeah, you guys want to move up to the top of the mountain? We can always go down the other way and scope it out first.
Would that be an hour to get to like here?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down to scale it.
All right, we're scaling it.
Lead the way.
Are all of y'all trying to go up there?
yeah.
I need all of you to make an athletics check.
Dude, my fucking dice are busted.
We got some dudes falling down the mountain.
So,
Why's it gotta be athletics? Why can't it be acrobatics?
so all of you scale this cliffside, which isn't too steep. It is slanted, and it does take a bit of strength to pull yourself up here and there. The struggle does take its toll on Hoppy and Sal, though, who will take 4 damage.
Ow.
Once you... Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. No, you're good. You're good.
Once you reach the peak, you're able to see quite a bit further out. Let's see. Let me test this real quick. It'd be further than that. That's not far enough. Hold on.
All I see is trees.
A lot of trees out here.
There
It's a
you
lot
go.
nicer than the other place we were at with the swamp. Whoa,
You're-
mushrooms.
Ooh, mushrooms.
You're able to see quite far out from this top you're at. There is a
Sick.
huge, vast forest all around you in the direction you intend to go. as well as you could see some of the fog creeping in from, well, I'll say your left for now. You can see Nib's Cave from here pretty easily as well. There is a bit of a clearing, and you think you see maybe some mushrooms poking up through the trees.
Is that what we would expect to match the direction he pointed? Around the cliff and that way?
Seems like it. You would assume so,
Okay.
unless he meant maybe go around and hook and go that direction.
Yeah, that's what I originally thought, but
All right, let me know when you're ready to go down, too.
How dark is it now, though, since we're up here?
With another hour passing, there's still a bit of light left. It seems time's passing pretty normal compared to the realm that you guys are from as well. It looks like maybe 2 or 3 hours of light might be left.
okay.
We got some light left. Do you guys want to head down the mountain and then maybe set up a camp? Or do you want to set a camp on top of the mountain?
Well, we got a couple hours of daylight left, so we can probably get to those mushrooms.
Holy fuck, this map is huge.
It does seem quite large, doesn't it?
Oh, you think we can get... It's going to take us an hour to get down the mountain now.
Yes.
Going down should be faster than going up, though.
True. Going down would be faster than going up, and then we could probably make it to the mushroom forest in like another hour or two, and then we'd be out of daylight. Check out that area, and then camp there.
All right. If that's what you guys want to do, I'm down.
Okay.
I'm also not opposed to staying here a while. I'm still pretty beat up a little bit.
Are you? You need some healing. I can do that. Oh, I guess I haven't told y'all. I'm really good at healing.
It's good to keep in mind, but I'll be all right. It's not that bad. It's about half health.
All right. So which way, lads?
Towards the mushrooms.
And down towards the mushrooms. So we're just gonna jump.
So it takes about 30 minutes to scale down the mountainside.
As we jump. Good job, guys.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make up shit
I
to
imagine-
climb down.
We don't need to roll.
I imagine we all just piled on Sal's back and he turned into a giant wolf and he just went.
Nope. That didn't happen.
Fun fact, Jamie, more people die going down Everest than going up.
Oh, is that true? That's scary.
Yeah, no, that is true, actually.
Everybody make a perception check.
Reception.
What if my passive perception is 16?
Jesus Christ, how do I have a +3 roll 5?
What if my passive perception is 16?
Then you would notice some passive stuff, but this is
What if you rolled a 1?
This is active roll. You rolled a 1, but you got a +6.
I got a +6 though.
Jesus Christ.
I hope you
I
saw
will-
something good, Sal.
I will take it as a natural 1, even though it's a +6. I don't see shit. What are y'all talking about?
It's
so.
dark.
Whoever
It's really
got
dark here.
a 10 or higher, you can see through the tree lines that there is a small clearing, and it looks like some.
I was the only one.
So yes, Sal, you're the only one who notices this right now. Everyone else is kind of still moving. As you look through the clearing and see, it looks like a few dogs surrounding something. A couple of them seem to be howling, and it sounds a little bit sad, as weird as that sounds. What do you do?
I relay this message to my team.
Well, we have to go help. And then I pull out my shield and very cautiously head in that direction.
Just
Sounds
all by
like they need
yourself.
help. Yeah,
Oh yeah, should we
Yeah,
go
no,
check it out?
I don't have a very high intelligence, alright?
Yeah, we can go check it out.
Something needed help, and I was like, "Oh, I'm all about that shit."
Just be careful. So,
I mean,
Somebody-
cautiously moving that way. So
which way was it?
It was just off to the side, right about there.
Easy. Oh, I can't move.
So,
Yeah, you
well,
have
yeah,
a-
not yet. So all you guys are heading to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cautiously.
Okay.
got my shield out.
You guys move cautiously towards these towns, and once you get to them, what you notice looks a bit odd. You see what now, being closer, these aren't just normal hounds. Whoever has an intelligence of 10 or higher, you identify these as blink dogs.
Oh, snap.
Blink dogs?
Blink
blink
dogs.
Dogs that blink.
You can see that they're surrounding a crudely dug hole in the ground. And occasionally one will lift its head and let out a solemn howl, and another one will do the same. None of them are even looking your way, even though some could technically face you right now.
Are they just kind of like standing about, sniffing, playing at the dirt?
They don't seem to be playing at all. They seem to be just sitting at attention, sometimes lowering their head, sniffing, and then howling in the air.
It looks like a funeral, right?
Yeah, this definitely looks like a funeral to me.
Maybe we shouldn't intrude on their funeral.
This definitely looks like a funeral, right?
You see this hound lean to its side and pick something up in its mouth. It steps forward and drops it into this hole, and then steps back and sits.
No, they're just putting bones in the ground.
Aww.
They're making a time capsule.
Oh no. And then I try and be really quiet. I put my shield away and try and be really quiet. We should go. That's a funeral. We should definitely go.
Okay.
And then I just start backing away. But I try and be quiet so that I don't disturb him.
You guys are leaving?
Yeah, I feel bad.
Yeah, bow and pay my respects.
Okay.
Turn around.
Yeah,
You
don't want
guys-
to intrude on a funeral. It's fucked
Turn
up.
around and leave them to do what they're doing.
Onward.
Call that a knife?
This is a knife.
I pull out my carrot and go, no, this is a knife.
That's
Yeah.
not a knife. That's a carrot.
That's
You-
carrot.
Same thing.
You start to notice tall mushrooms sprouting out in between the trees at random intervals in this area. They seem to thicken more this direction the deeper you go.
That's a lot of
They thicken.
mushrooms.
But they're like
Those are
patchy
really
over
big.
here where we're at right now.
Yeah, they're patchy right now.
Deeper into the mushrooms we go.
Over the river and through the woods.
Right about
Hi.
one more back. Right about here, you actually come across no more large mushrooms, but quite a few trees sprouting up around you. However, you do see a beautiful display of mushrooms almost in a perfect ring, as well as a few mushrooms in between them with faces, and they're dancing and singing.
Insight. No, I don't have insight.
Oh no, it's another funeral.
Ah.
Oh, it's pretty.
This one- Does this look a little more joyous than the funeral?
It does. Hold on just a second. I think I got a blurb I can read for y'all. I can find it. Where is it? I I can't find it. That sucks. This was the one thing I thought I had pulled up and I didn't. They are singing right now, and it's happy. I could tell you that much. They seem to be having a good time.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna go up to him.
Their music? Or just
Only from their
There's-
mouths.
But I
Oh.
want to be careful not to step on the mushroom.
I'll follow along behind her.
Oh, you walk up and okay, yeah, I found it. Oh, yeah. I don't have a blurb for you, but you do walk up and say hello to them, and one just turns to you, and it's just mouthing off random notes, and it doesn't say anything to you. It sounds like ba 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 ba. It's just mouthing at you, and all the rest of them are jiggling to it.
Hell yeah.
I start to jiggle and dance just like the mushrooms.
They start to get excited and start wiggling over towards you, and kind of motioning to join them. You see them take their heads, and they're kind of like this.
Oh, sweet. Yo, I'm totally joining. Can I hop over these mushrooms and not, like... I don't want to hit me.
You can get in there without having to be careful through the mushrooms, yeah.
Hell yeah, and I don't
You
want
just
to... I don't
crushed
want
that
to... Yeah, I don't want to crush them. Like, I can't.
She's not that big.
I'm not that big. I'm not crushing them, but I'm totally, like, all up in here, and then I start to wiggle around the mushrooms.
All right. Is anyone else joining them in the ring?
Can I, like... I also
Yeah,
want
I'll
to
join.
try... I also want to try and do my best to mimic the one that's singing. Like, echo what he's doing.
Once you're in the ring and singing, you hear some of them that were just dancing. They say, join us, dance, yay! They just squeaking at you, having a good time. And you start,
Hell yeah.
you're trying to mimic them as they're doing it. Both of you, I need to make both of you to make a check. Make a performance, or actually no, the Rain and Larian, are you joining them?
No, I kind of want to like walk around and like examine these mushrooms as I do.
In that case, I need both of you to make an Arcana check, whereas Sal and Hoppy, I need you both to make performance checks.
Damn.
Aw.
Wait, should you have a? Should roll a 7? Oh, well.
Do over.
You dance and you're a little, both of y'all are a little kind of out of sync, but the mushrooms still have a good time with you nonetheless and just hop
Hell
around
yeah.
you singing. Larian and Rain, just looking at this ring, you don't remember or have heard of anything about this. It looks very pretty, but you don't know the significance of it and why a ton of large mushrooms grow around it.
Wait a minute. I have proficiency in performance checks.
Yeah.
So that means I get to roll again, right?
I'm afraid that's not what that means.
No, wait.
Oh wait, I
never
have-
mind. Okay,
wait, but-
understood. Sorry, I'm reading that wrong.
I have advantage in Arcana when it has to do with information about Fae.
This is 110% Fae. So you can try again if you want.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
no.
All right.
Crushed
You get
it.
These
So the DC for this was a 20. So
let's fucking go.
God damn.
Spoilers.
you stare at this Fae ring and just think as hard as you can about maybe a book you read or some type of event that happened, and then you remember a drawing in one book you were reading that matches this perfectly, and you can identify this as a ring of Fae crossing. You know that these types of rings can be used to cross over to the material plane if certain circumstances have been met. You also have a decent idea of how that's possible, but you know it's very timed. Like you can only do it at twilight or on a night with a full moon. Or in some cases, some of the rings require an orb or a wand or a stick. But you have a decent idea of how you could do that.
I have a decent idea of how I could get this thing to take us back home.
Yes, but you know that some of these rings are different, so it's figuring out how they work. Then you can.
Oh,
maybe
got it.
do
It's
that.
like I get it, but I don't know like what the trick of this ring is exactly.
Correct.
I just know.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know the trick of this
Uh,
ring.
yeah, probably. This is a way home.
It is?
Yeah, this would take us back to the material plane. I'm not sure how to get it to activate exactly, but this is a way home for later.
I start walking over because I'm excited, but then he says I'm not sure, so I like kind of put back a little bit. I'm like,
Well, shit. Would it be metagaming if I said it?
Said what?
Did he relay it? Yeah. Okay. Well, you relayed what that thing is, right?
Yeah, and I also repeated some of what Jamie said, even though it already escaped me a little bit. Just that I remember seeing it in a book that it can get us to home if we meet certain conditions.
I continue to dance and sing and say, "Well, it kind of seems like you just need to dance."
I look over at Larry and like, is this dangerous?
Worth a shot.
Well, dancing might have something to do with it, but the exact circumstances to actually get it to make it work may not be. And it may depend on like the time of the day too. It may require a certain number of people dancing. Who knows?
Why don't you ask these little guys?
The dangerous is not dangerous.
And then I bend
We're just
down
taking this
to
away
the
from
one.
here.
I bend down to the one this one. And I was like, "Hello, do you know anything about this ring?"
It looks up at you and says, "Hello, ring, ring," and starts singing with the word ring.
That's right. It's a ring.
Right, ring.
What was the exact? Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna interrupt about. What was the exact name of this thing called?
The music is very loud. Oh, maybe that's just me.
That
Oh,
I'd read
well.
in a book.
I think it's called a Ring of Fey Crossing. Is the music too loud?
Ring of Fate Crossing. Thank you.
Turn it down a bit.
It might.
It's good on my end.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
it's
let me
fine
know.
as well.
Whoever has a
Wait,
pass,
am I doing that for everyone, or is that just myself?
Just you.
just you, I
Okay,
think.
just make it.
Whoever
sorry.
has a passive perception of 10 or higher, you can see something pinned up to this tree back in the back.
Hey,
Alright.
you guys see something over there?
Looks like a parchment.
Looks like a piece of paper.
Yeah, I do.
Which tree was it?
I'm still like the whole time. I'm like looking. I'm like still
Oh,
wiggling
I see it.
mushrooms.
Oh, okay. Well, why is
I'll
your
check it.
ping the color of the bush?
Yeah, that's why I couldn't see it.
I don't know, but you go up to this parchment. It looks like another wanted poster with the same exact face of that boy you saw from earlier that was on the little wanted poster at Nib's Cave. This one says,
Well, yeah.
"This rapscallion vexes me. Deliver him to me alive and unharmed, and I'll curse one creature whom you name."
Am I able to take it off the tree?
Yeah, if you want to.
I take it off the tree and I put it in my bag.
You take the wanted poster. Add the, say, wanted curse, or wanted poster curse reward.
Oh, I thought I was about to be cursed.
No.
Unless you
Uh,
want to be.
Yeah, so can curse me. Yeah.
I'm just still wiggling.
So, are they saying anything to you, Hoppy?
No, I don't think they can talk much. They are amazing dancers, though.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
It's more than could be said of me or you.
I walk on in, and I go up to this guy, and I'm like, "Which way to little fella?"
It starts hopping around you at your feet. Tiny little hops. It can't make it far. and just says, "Little oak, little fella, little oak, little fella," and they all start jamming back and forth to those two words repeatedly.
Oh, little fella, nice.
I look over to these guys. I don't think they speak common.
Well, they speak common just fine. They just don't speak well.
They don't have much to say, huh? I wonder if they've
Oh.
always been here.
There's a lot of things like this in the Fae realm. And then I turn around and give all of them a little bow. And I say, "Thanks for the jam session, guys."
They all start bowing to you repeatedly.
Um,
And then
I-
I just hop out.
I guess I hop out as well. I'm like, all right, thanks, guys.
We should try to remember where this is, though, so we can try and get back at some point.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right, put a marker on the map.
You guys are leaving the mushroom area?
Ping it for everyone,
With it.
please.
Is it still, like, kind of light out?
It is getting, it looks like maybe there's a little bit of light left, but it looks like it's about to be dark.
Do you guys want to make camp here, and then maybe I can climb one of the mushrooms in the morning and
Yes.
see if we can find another way to go?
This probably wouldn't be a bad spot. We could also kind of check it out and see if anything happens with this Ring of Fae crossing.
I would want one of us to be able to stay up for a little bit though, just to make sure nothing weird happens.
Yeah, we'll keep watch. Take turns.
Look over here. Or I look around. I only have a bedroll. Does anyone have a tent, or are we just gonna be sleeping out in the wild?
I don't got a tent.
I don't have a
Why would you need a tent?
Do they even have, like, a fucking sleeping bag?
I have a bedroll. All right.
I think I got rid of my bedroll.
Well, who wants
one person in it.
the first watch?
Got it.
Well, I can do it.
I mean, I can do it also.
Yeah, I can
Not
do
it.
it.
Well, Sal, you also could just do that 4-hour thing. This is not. me.
I'll take the second watch.
All right. Well, then I am
Right.
going to bed. I lay on my bedroll here, and I'm like, before I go to bed, does anyone need any water?
Dude, that's That's gross.
Not like
I
that.
kind of agree. That's a little bit gross.
So there is an option here for camping. Are you guys actually setting up a camp area and trying to get comfy, or are y'all literally just dropping your packs on the ground here and leaning on trees, or what would y'all like to do?
I think the idea, maybe like,
Sorry.
well, I want to attune to something. I think the idea is we're gonna take a long rest here, right?
Yeah.
That's the general gist of it. Yeah. I also would like to attune just my ring while we're here. But yeah, we're gonna set up camp and make a long rest happen.
Okay, so you
Is
guys
that-
are making a fire, getting some sitting area, that type of stuff, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys hungry?
I haven't.
Yeah, probably.
I haven't eaten in here
Do
yet.
I have to?
Yeah, I don't
do I
think
have
I've
to
eaten in a
attune
while.
to my bag?
Actually, yes, I believe you do, because that'll go in one of your attunement slots. It takes about an hour to do that.
Oh,
So, I would like to. I would
I'll
also
have
like to.
food when we wake up.
I mean, it's kind of early. Like, we don't have to go to sleep right away. You know, like,
Yeah, you
we
can just
hang
set
out,
up camp and hang out.
Oh.
Yeah.
hang out for like an hour or two, and then go to sleep.
I spend an hour getting attuned to my bag. Now I wish to use my bag.
All right.
Well-
Hold on. Before that hour passes, is anyone else doing anything, or are you guys just setting up camp and attuning?
Yes. Is it safe to say that over here is like a secluded area with bushes and trees?
There are secluded areas all around you, and tall mushrooms as well.
I come over to this area and I'm like, well, I'm gonna set up a shower. I need to take a bath, or I need to take a wash. And I'm gonna cast Create Water. And I am going to just have water start coming from the sky like a shower's pace. I can do up to 10 gallons worth. And I take off my clothes and I take a bath or I take a shower. And I fill up my water.
All right, so Rain walks off and just starts to shower, and he's just good to go, just no clothes and everything. Sound, Larian, I assume you guys are setting up camp.
Look at Rain
Yeah.
as he walks off, and I look at my hands, and I like, goddamn fire, water would have been, fuck.
Do you have to take a fire shower?
Technically, I can just burn all the dirt off of me, so I am always clean still, but who doesn't like a nice shower?
Seems like your mortal enemy.
No, water really doesn't do that much to me.
All right, so I'll say,
going on.
Rain, you're off showering while the rest of your group sets up camp as the sun starts going down. Right around when you're finishing is when they have a fire going. Give me just a second.
I want to tune to this
An hour
radio
passed?
No, an hour has not passed.
Okay. sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
Guys just got camp going.
Also, DM, do you happen to remember where I got the Stone of Good Luck from?
You got a Stone of Good Luck from, I believe, a satyr that was in a prison.
the satyr gave it to you. You know,
The guy that ditched? That was with
Yeah.
you guys?
yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hey yo, we're being raided. Hello.
Hello. Thank you for the raid. Oh, then I have two things I need to attune to. Right? Or can I attune to two things at once?
I believe you can only tune to one thing at a time.
I think so too. That was how it was in Celeste. Oh, damn it. Then I'm gonna make sure I take. All right. Well, I'm gonna want to take the 2 hours to make sure I attend to both of these things. But you said the first hour hasn't passed yet.
No, you guys were focusing on setting up camp, and it took maybe about 15, 20 minutes. And Rain just finishes his shower off on the side. But now, if you guys want to, you can sit down, start attuning, talk to each other, whatever you want to do.
Could I have been attuning while they were doing all that?
Were you helping set up camp at all?
Hell no.
Then
I started.
Wow. That's fucked.
I mean, I started the fire.
There's still about a minute or two left
No,
of water if
I'm just-
anyone wants any.
Yeah, let me refill my water skin, I guess. Just make sure that's topped off, if you don't mind.
That's gross.
I prefer my natural musk.
That's even grosser.
I prefer my rainwater to my fey water. I get it. Rainwater.
I don't
Hey.
like it.
Remember, I was the water dispenser at the Witchlight Carnival.
I've never been there.
People from all over the universe would come and try my water.
That's
And
really
it was
great.
actually pretty good water.
Where does the water come from?
I create it.
I don't like it. Okay, so can I now be into my bag?
I can do all kinds
If
of crazy
everyone
stuff.
wants to fast forward, we can fast forward. Do you want to fast forward now? 40 minutes?
You don't want to RP, Baka?
I do want to ask Larry about the spell book that we took from Bakaluda.
Oh, right, yeah. I got it right here. I take out Bakaluda's spellbook and I just hold it up. You want to look at it?
Yeah, can I look through it?
Why
Yeah,
is there glitter all over it?
I give Sal the
A
spellbook.
lot of unicorns.
Okay, you hand over Bakaluda's spellbook to Sal.
Is there any way for me to like learn any spells out of this book, or like how does that work?
There is not. Not for you, at least.
But I can like read through it though, right? Like
Yeah,
So,
Baka would say that.
A wizard's magic spellbook is just like, it's like written in their own personal little language. Like it's hard to
Picture book.
decipher. It's scribbled in their own style, and it's, unless you're another wizard with time and money, it's almost impossible to decipher their spells.
It's in
I wanna ask everybody what they think of this picture that looks like denim jeans or chicken denim.
Yeah, and that could be her firebolt spell, for all you know.
Like, what do you guys think of this?
You're a great artist.
And she just had a worm hat written right here.
Her artistic ability was about equal to her fashion sense.
She was a wizard?
She was a
She
wizard.
was a wizard.
Jesus Christ.
She's dead.
Was she a child?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Oh, that
Kinda acted
explains
like
a lot.
one.
Probably
Why
like
did-
spirit.
Why would you bring a child here? That sounds like an awful idea.
Yeah, what's wrong with you guys?
It's really bad. Tell me she has lollipops.
She did actually
Now
like
we look at this
lollipops.
spell
What a,
book and
what a strange
Literally-
coincidence you would mention lollipops.
is that a lock of hair?
Yeah, I think so.
What is that burn mark? Is this blood?
I just want to roast Bakaluda, like just completely roast her for this book.
The blue stuff.
Keep showing us random pictures throughout the night. Like, look at this one. This one's stupid.
Yeah.
What?
yeah.
Why
Rock
is there
has an
nothing
arm
but
on it? And tiny legs.
Why do I have these look like dicks?
yeah, there's like 20 pages of dicks. Looking fucking super bad where the guys you can't stop drawing them.
It's just a bunch of pictures of food.
You
Are you sure
guys
it's a child?
spend about 30 minutes just going over the pages in this book, and whoever was attuning to an item, you could be attuned to it now.
Yeah, and in the process, I'm attuning on the second item.
Speaking of food, and I stick my hand in my bag, and I now have to roll. Did that display? I couldn't see.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, it's,
Oh, you
the
can
chat
see?
log's weird. You have to click on the chat.
Bag of
Make a
bounty.
charisma roll.
Make a charisma check. If you're
Oh.
proficient with, are you proficient with cook's utensils?
No.
Okay, you don't get a bonus to it. Then you just do a
I
charisma
have
check.
some. I do have cook's utensils,
But you're not.
but I'm not proficient with them. No.
Yeah, you're not. You
I picked
unfortunately.
them up off
From
my
Boston.
other character's dead corpse.
Certainly makes us feel less bad about looting your dead body.
Because I looted
Well, also
my own.
look at this dumb
Yeah.
picture book.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead and make the roll, Hoppy. Let's see what you pull out.
Wait, what do I need to roll? How do I roll this? Is
Just a
it
charisma check.
saving throw?
Just a charisma ability check.
Dude, my saving throws are about to be stacked.
I don't know how to do a charisma ability check. I'm panicking.
Just roll.
I got you if you
charisma.
want. You want me to roll for you?
This?
There you go.
That's it. Wow.
Hey, let's go.
We're about to
So-
eat
I
a king.
pull out a
Yeah.
giant feast.
Aristocratic carrot.
There is
Aristocratic.
a somehow like I do like this, and you just see a giant silver platter just come out of this tiny little bag, and it's just huge, and it's got carrot cake, it's got carrot souffle, it's got roasted carrots, it's got carrots of all different kinds of colors. I mean, like, there's just a shit ton of stuff in here, and it is just smelling immaculate.
I haven't
Wow, that was good.
seen food like this since the castle.
And then yeah, there's like it's like a 7-course meal, but carrot themed.
Something tells me I'm gonna get
Is
sick of
that what-
carrots.
That much food comes out of it? Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Anyways, eat up! It doesn't
Thanks.
last long.
It's enough food for 10 people, I believe.
Holy shit.
Oh man, we're sleeping real good tonight, boys.
Yeah, dude, fucking itis is coming at us.
Do you have anything non-carrot in there?
I don't
What are you,
understand.
allergic?
That'd be terrible.
I don't
about
understand. What do you mean?
Some ice cold water.
I thought you were the water guy.
Oh, thank you very much. And I
Anyways.
grab the food and eat. While we're sitting around the fire, I go through my backpack and I actually take out a book where the title says Orc Massage 2 on it.
Oh my god, you fucking idiot. I hate you so much. Get this guy out of here.
And I started reading it.
Out loud or
No, just in my head, like like a guy at the Rutgers library watching porn. I'm just sitting there reading it.
Oh, no,
Fucking
I
got his
got me.
headphones in, bobbing his head,
Oh,
looking at this
Lord.
fucking porn. Looking at his guy, his phone. Looking at the porn.
And I look over
Richard
at
has
Sal.
his
I scoot
picture book.
away from Rain when I see the artwork on the cover of this book.
He's got his own picture book.
Look,
Unicorns too.
come on, man! Not while we're eating carrots.
And I'm like, man, the storytelling is just so elegant in this. And I look over at
Hey.
Sal. Have you seen this?
Rick, do you eat your carrots the long way?
Yes.
As I'm like stuffing my face with food, I'm like, you guys, the stories about this bag did not do it justice. And I'm like, I've got carrot just smeared all over my face and my fur. I'm turning orange.
I'm turning orange on them.
That can happen.
That's good. I'm gonna take out my spinning top with 4 faces and I'm gonna just spin it on the ground.
That's a cool toy.
It's not much. I pick it up and hold it just a 4-sided top with just scratch marks on each side. 1 through 4. What did I get?
Oh, Granny Nightshade might like that. She does like toys.
I guess you might.
And
Does
then
she
like
books?
I sit back and I just lay back against the rock that I'm near on the ground and just go, "Oh, that was great.
That was a great meal. Thank you, Hoppy.
Anytime."
Yeah, you're alright, I guess.
Well, your other friend seemed to be a cook. How was that compared?
I just whispered to her. Yours was a lot better.
And I just give a really big smile. I look very pleased with myself.
I don't know if I technically ever ate any of Baka's food other than the lollipops.
Yeah, I don't think she ever had a chance to.
Yeah. Dead too young.
It was
Poor
like,
Baka.
she was like 35.
Oh, well, I knew you for like a day and a half.
Yeah, day and a half.
That's true.
The friendship didn't last long.
Yeah.
Friendship of
Plan.
Baka over. New friendship of Rain.
Oh, friendship with Richard over new friendship with Richard. I still haven't told y'all my real name.
You say that out loud?
No.
What a tease.
I know.
I think the same thing in my head as well.
Larry. I mean muffins. I mean,
Who
the
are
fuck
you?
if you call your name?
What's up?
Change your name again.
I look over at Hoppy and I'm like, so what happens if someone knows your real name? I know you guys know mine, but what can someone do?
Well, there's a lot of weird stuff that you can do with names if you know the true name of something. A little bit over my pay grade, but I just know it's not good.
Is your real name Hoppy?
You can call me Hoppy.
That didn't answer the question.
It sort of did.
It's just a yes or a no question.
I take out a deck of cards. I'm like, want to play a game to see if you can tell me your true name or not? You know mine already, so it'll just be a little fun. I'll give you some good odds.
You can call me Hoppy.
And I look over at the other guys, and I'm like, any of you want to play?
How do I play?
Oops.
Pick a
Yeah.
card. If it's odd, you can pick either odd or even. Face cards are a redo.
And what are we playing for?
So I just say odd or even?
Mm-hmm.
Even.
All right. Let's take out my deck of cards, and I want to use like a sleight of hand to make sure that it comes up as an even. You said odd, right, Sal?
No, I said even.
I make sure it comes up as an odd.
What's your passive perception, Sal?
12.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check, Ryan. Yeah, you thumb through the cards, looking like you're about to draw one that you specifically want.
And I draw one out, and it's a 3 of hearts.
So
Oof.
now what happens?
You gotta tell me your name. Your true name.
What if I lie to you?
Oh, that's
Then-
true. He could lie.
You going against the game.
What's the punishment if I lie?
No punishment, just your honor.
Oh, fuck.
Is that a big deal?
Alright, listen, water boy.
Well, you know my real true name. It's Rain. It's just fair enough that I know yours.
You know my real name. It's Sal.
Oh,
You guys sure do say your real names a lot.
Shut up, rabbit. You didn't want to
Well-
play the game.
I'm thinking
Billy Rabbit.
I'm thinking as a
That's
crew,
fair.
if we get each other's backs, knowing each other's true names, kind of helps us be aligned.
Well, no offense, but we only met, like, what, 5 hours ago?
I take back everything I said about your food.
I
That's
look over
rude.
at Larry, but I forget what his fake name is, and I'm like, "Would you like to play? If you win, you can ask me any question."
Yeah, sure, I'll play.
All right, odd or even?
Odd.
He's a village Genasi, so I trust him. So I'm just gonna roll without doing any sleight of hand.
Fuck.
I feel like he's smarter.
Racist.
Yeah, that's so racist.
Yeah, yeah.
A little bit.
So a 3 of hearts comes up again. Wow, twice in a row. How about that?
Oh yeah, that's pretty wild. So I get something from you?
Any question?
Uh, tell us more about this D. Ross family.
Oh yes, House D. Ross, majestic family ruled over several lands. The way they made their profit was actually in the you ever hear of people that follow celebrities around,
No.
like take pictures and do gossip stories?
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Well, what happened many moons ago?
He's literally the paparazzi.
That's what the D
The
says.
original Richard D. Ross,
It's
Mr. Ross, was Joker to the king of Rossland, and what happened was that he actually was giving out all the king's secrets to the public, and they found out the king was not a very good guy. So, let's just say the king liked his bananas a little too much. Well, anyway, townspeople were very upset because they weren't able to get the bananas, and so they revolted, and that's what the original Richard D. Ross got in charge. And then that's how the Ross family stayed in power. No one wanted to mess with them with their gossip abilities and their ways that they were able to acquire items such as used panties and socks and stuff. Fuck, I'm saying.
What?
This is all canon.
Larry just kind of like staring at you and be like, right. And
Yeah.
so, but you've not met outside of your immediate family then.
I don't know my original family, no.
But cousins of the D. Rosses, uncles, how much of the D. Ross family do you personally know?
A bunch of them. There's Richard D. Ross, which I heard is a long lost cousin of mine, but also named after the famous name of the family.
There's Rick.
I heard there was a Franklin D. Ross still alive somewhere.
We don't
But
talk about
Franklin.
besides
don't
that,
talk
the
about
rest of the family perished in the cruise accident.
Does the D stand for the same thing with every name?
To my knowledge, the D stands for. Don't you want to know?
Rain, when talking about your family, what sort of emotion do you feel from that? Do you have a positive idea of them or a negative idea when you tell the story, or what are you feeling?
I'm positive about the Ross reputation, but I get sad about their deaths.
Well, y'all played.
Rain,
I guess I'll play.
after telling your story while looking at Larian, you notice this rock right here looks like it has a smile on it.
I look over at the rock and I'm like, do you guys see a smile coming from this rock? Like, does it look like teeth or just like a grin?
You swear it looks like a face with like two happy-looking eyes and a smile while looking down at it. But when you try to point it out and you're still looking there, nothing's there now.
Maybe I'm getting tired, but I could have sworn I saw a face on that rock.
You're seeing things.
We'll peek
Give me
around
a
and like, take a
All
look
right,
at the rock
so would you like a?
Just
Oh,
like
sorry.
rock. Doesn't look
too.
any different.
It just looks like a rock.
So
Odd.
you want odd?
Yeah, and I look really like I'm very confident. Like I figured out the game because both times. Wait. Yeah, both times it was an odd card.
I'm watching closely too because it was the same exact card. And
That was the same exact card, so I'm like, oh, this whole deck is that fucking card. I'm gonna get it.
I'm feeling kind of scared that two cards came up twice in a row that were the same, so I'm just gonna roll. I'm gonna deal this regularly, and the 8 comes out. An 8 of diamonds.
Oh,
So I guess you have to tell me your true name, Hoppy.
shit. Oh.
Did you see shit?
Hey, curse. Look
Hoppy
like
is a better name than.
It's Hoppington.
Hopping Way Hoppington. Well, Rain D. Ross, nice to officially meet you. But don't worry, Ross never goes back on its deal, so I'll keep your name secret until I die.
That's what the D stands for. Deal keeper.
No, it's
Die?
not you.
Oh,
No.
Deal Keeper. You're right. Deal Keeper. Definitely not die. That was the last one.
You guys shouldn't joke about House Ross like that.
Oh,
From what I can tell, House Ross certainly produces some interesting characters.
Oh yes, you should have seen my brothers and sisters, man. All skilled in all kinds of ways, but unfortunately, the storm got them.
Not just the
Wow.
whole family.
hmm But as you guys know, I'm not of true Ross blood, so I can't really say much of them. But I will keep their name alive, and I take the cards out again, and I look over at Larian, but I forget what his fake name is, and like, care to play another?
Yeah, I'll play another one.
All right, odd or even?
Odd.
Rick, do you want to know what his name is?
Yeah,
Muffins.
yeah. I have it written down, so I just forgot. And I pull out a 10 of spades.
It's fine. I didn't know if you wanted to know or not.
And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Your true name?
Larian.
Larian. It's nice. I'll call you Larry.
That's
So I
He
look
likes to
around.
be called Larry.
I look around at everyone at the campfire. So now that we all know each other's names, can we agree that we will be through the thick and thin? And I take out. Let's see here. I kind of just put my hand in the middle, like a fist bump. I'm like, we're a new squad now. Let's get that portrait.
What's this? Are you trying to punch me?
No, this is just a.
I thought we were friends. Why
This
would you
is
punch
just a showing of togetherness and union.
Oh, and I try and punch Richard's hand, maybe a little too hard.
I'll just, well, when Hoppy punches and their fists are together, I'll just put my hand out and like grab them both. Like a fist bump.
I'll do the same. I'll put my hand over Larry's.
Yeah, we're just gonna bump.
And then
Yeah.
as they do that, I also put my other hand on the top of their hand and go, "This is fun. We're bonding."
Let's make a promise not to reveal any of our true names to anyone else while we're here.
My eyes, even though like I have no color or pupil or anything, they look extra. Like I make them look extra fucking sparkly with my thermaturgy. Hold on.
But they're colorless now.
Yeah, but I can, I can thaumaturgy it. They're sparkling. I look really, really happy. Ooh, my family's gonna be so happy I finally made friends.
Great, how sparkly your eyes can get.
Just promise me, Hoppy, you'll chill the singing from time to time.
More than one.
Has it been another hour?
The real names and everything.
Yeah, I'd say it's been another hour by now.
I want to pull out Rick's skull.
Oh god.
You set him on top of my hand.
As he does that,
No.
I get like a really like weird feeling, but I can't like I've seen death before, but this is just like
Shivers run
some
down your
kind of
back.
like shiver goes down my spine, and I'm just like,
It casts illusion and it just has elf ears up the side.
Rick's skull looks like over here towards this tree, and it casts minor illusion, and all you can hear. I see a cage. Do you see a cage?
Immediately. Yes, we see a cage. What do you see?
I immediately freeze all the water in my brain, and I self-inflict a gunshot wound to myself. That wasn't canon. Sorry,
What more?
Just a thought, just a
but
passive thought.
I imagined doing that. In my
It's an
head.
intrusive thought.
I think it's I'm going to bed, and I take up my bedroll, and I
Okay, I'll keep watch. I guess I'll get you, Toad Hop, in like a few hours. I don't know. You need 8 hours, right?
I only
You
need
Four.
4.
Yeah. I don't know nothing about no elves.
I want no scrub.
So 4.
Or
Yeah, give me 4 hours.
The universe says 4.
Yep, give me 4.
well, I need 8 hours.
Yeah, I need my beauty rest.
And
You need more than that.
I like sit on top of this rock, so I get a slightly better vantage point.
So you're
And then
laying right there, Rick.
I
Or,
also
sorry,
give the
Rain.
the
Yeah.
rock a nice little pat.
How long are
like,
you staying up,
good
Hoppy?
4 hours.
So you guys will be
Oh.
long resting for 12 hours then.
Correct.
Okay.
Can I get
Let-
everyone's fake name real quick? I know I got
Let
Hoppy. It's
somebody-
Muffins and Sal, and then
No.
I'm muffins.
No, my
Larry.
my fake name's Toad Hop.
Yeah, he's
Wait, why are you staying up for 4 hours?
somebody watch. Do you not want somebody to sit watch? That is the most. That's the worst thing.
Isn't just like sitting and watch part of like the long rest process though?
One person has to do it. You had to designate someone.
We used to it used
I mean,
to be
we-
4 hours
it
each
depends
because we
on
had a
the-
couple elves, but we don't have elves
Yeah.
anymore.
It depends on the DM.
If you guys
What if we
want
take
someone to have
turns?
eyes, if anything creeps up on you, someone's got to stay up.
I mean, can
You
we
gotta-
take like
You could
can we
rotate.
take like turns? Do
Well,
like,
yeah, but it's still gonna end up being like 12 hours.
It'll be 10 hours if Larian does 2 and you do 2.
yeah, let's do that. Split it so we're not sitting for 12 hours.
Okay. Well, then I stay up for 2 hours and then wake up Larry. 2 hours.
All right, are you guys starting your long rest process then? Everyone getting winding down?
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
brother.
I'm meditating.
Okay, and Sal, you sit up meditating, preparing your elven rest. We are going to take a quick break during this long rest. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Thanks for the raid, by the way, guys.
Well,
Yeah, that was from, I believe, something Anne, wasn't it? Anne's Adventure D&D. Cool, remember that.
We are
We'll be
gonna
back.
have to check them out and see what they're all about because that's pretty nice of them.
Hell yeah. We'll be right back. And we are back. You guys clear the night with no issues. You gain the benefits of a long rest. Larian, you don't suffer any intense nightmares. You just have normal nightmares that don't leave lasting effects. And the sun has risen. You guys are still in the mushroom ring area hanging out, but you are now all awake and cleaning up your camp area because you're all, I assume you're all good outdoors people, right?
No.
Yes.
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 I
Okay.
do
Larian
have a
is.
question.
Mhm.
You said you'd tell me what happens at dawn to the skull.
Ooh, that's right. How many times did you use it?
I used one charge.
Okay. Your skull has full charges back and nothing else happens.
Okay.
Skull doesn't be like, it's me, Richard.
What did I
Haha.
just do?
I want to thank the rock that I slept on and give it a nice little pat. As we're cleaning up and everything.
I want to climb the highest object here to see if I can get an vantage point of where we can go next.
Sure, there's quite a few mushrooms you could climb. Might be a little difficult, especially getting over the top of them, though.
What's the tallest one?
You would have to climb a tree and then jump to one of the mushroom tops if you want to do that. Or you could just go to the top of a tree.
Wait a minute,
Oh.
question.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of roll would that be?
That's all athletics.
All right, I'm gonna climb the tallest tree.
I think you can give him enhance ability if that's what you're trying to get at.
Yeah, that's what I am trying to get at. I cast this.
I think that counts for athletics or something, right?
I didn't mean to roll that.
Whoa. What does that do, Hoppy?
Oh shit! Wait.
You don't.
I think you would.
It's
You
the
would want to give him the cat's grace.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Shh.
I got slow fall.
Shh. Listen.
Oh.
You have advantage on strength checks. No.
Cats is
Sorry.
Dexterity.
Dexterity checks. Yeah.
I already
You
have
have
that.
advantage.
I already have that. with
Yeah, but
slow
this
fall.
one. Shut the fuck up. Listen. You also
Hoppy is
don't take
mean,
damage.
damn.
You also don't take damage from falling 20 feet or less.
I also have that from slow fall.
Yeah, I think Rick actually just has a cat's grace.
Don't waste your spell. I told her, don't waste your spell. Have trust in me.
But you
Don't
can
waste your
actually.
spell.
But I'm not going to use them on anything
And I
else.
climb up the tallest tree.
And then
Oh.
okay.
I'll take your cat's grace. If you want to give it to, I'll take your cat's grace and I'll climb a tree too.
I just keep trying to. I'm like, okay.
If you're climbing just a tree, make an athletics check. The DC is 12. If you're climbing a tree and trying to get on a mushroom, make an athletics check. The DC is 15.
Inspiration.
Damn, what kind of OP?
So, anyways, you
I
can
didn't
go
need to
ahead
use
and get up there.
inspiration.
I give cat's grace to Larry.
I'll climb a tree too since she's doing it to me.
I give him like a high five.
I just awkwardly don't know why she's high fiving me. I go for her too, and all of a sudden I'm magical. And I just want to climb that tree.
Get on up there.
And so I just climb the tree.
Go on now. Get.
Rain just schools the hell out of me. I'm halfway up the stump, and I'm like, Rain's got it.
So yeah, you stop halfway up. You go a little bit of a tree and just stop. You just let Rain handle it because he is able to get all the way on top of one of these mushrooms, which is a lot more thick than you thought it would be. It's not near as rubbery or bouncy. And once you get up there, you can see a little bit more of the land around you. You notice a few more small little cliffs off to the above and side. And a river as well, a little bit in the distance. But other than that, you just see tons of trees.
Also, Larry, you have 9 extra health, and that spell lasts for an hour.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool.
You can just jump down off stuff, and then if it's 20 feet or less, then you don't.
Okay.
I yelled down. There looks like to be a river or a stream ahead. We could follow along that. I'm sure that would bring us to some kind of town.
All right, let's check it out.
All right.
It's not bad logic.
Sounds good.
And I guess I slide down the mushroom.
Okay.
Damn, Rain, you're cool.
Yeah, I can do cool stuff.
I had magic helping, man. I didn't even do half of what you did.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
okay.
spent a lot
You'll
of
get
time.
it back.
Oh, sorry. No, you're good.
Go
Then.
ahead.
Spent a lot of time doing weird shit at the Witchlight Festival, so I have some weird talents.
That
You'll
makes
get
sense.
it next time.
All right, so you said it was this way. We start moving this way, right? Yeah. this
Also,
way.
I'm not mean. Just very blunt.
Oh,
You're rude.
I am rude. I'm
you
very
told
rude.
Rain to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but
Listen,
So, I
I'm giving you
ignored
a spell that will make you like a monk. But I am a monk.
All right.
Oh,
Uncle P.
no, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up!
Um,
I'll cut you!
you got me lost now. Damn it.
We're at the river.
This is a passive perception moment. Damn it.
I see a river. You see a river.
I do indeed see a river.
All
Is that a
of you,
boat?
all of you actually
It's a
notice
bird.
this. There's a river a little bit in the distance, and but before that, you notice that where you're walking along right now, you notice a trail right in front of you with monstrous claw prints on the forest floor. Whatever left this trail was clearly enormous, as each print spans 3 feet from heel to toe.
Oh?
Can I look at
Oh,
the paw print and like tell if it's like, like maybe it's like dog-like or cat-like, lizard-like?
Possibly make a nature check.
Where the fuck is nature? There it is. Sweet.
Ooh, nah, you can't tell at all what kind of creature this could be.
Even being a druid, like I can't have advantage.
So I have a question. Me
Neither
being
does.
from the Feywilds,
Uh-huh.
I feel like I would have advantage on this nature check.
I feel like that makes perfect sense, because you surely would have... Yeah, go ahead. You want to try too, Bobby.
No, I think that's bullshit.
There's a reason I asked for an advantage.
I'm afraid you'd have no idea, Hoppy.
Oh my.
Them some.
Oh, I
big
don't think I've
cracks.
ever seen anything like this.
So, are the tracks going off in like a certain direction?
Yeah, they're actually cutting away from the river, and it looks like they are going around this direction.
So look at the crew. Do we follow the tracks, or do we follow the river the opposite way?
Well,
I think the tracks are actually more in the direction Nib told us to go.
do we have to? That's a really big track. I mean, look at this, and I literally just lay down like in the footprint. Look at this.
Poppy, it could be
How
like new
fresh do
friend.
they look?
This is not a friend. This is something that wants to eat me.
Make a survival check, Larian. Let's find out.
Don't trust it.
Does this count as a fae? Tracking a fae? Fiend or undead?
Yes.
And I get advantage. And that helped.
These tracks look like they could have been made. It's really hard to tell the exact time they were made, but you could tell at least it maybe was between about 2 and 8 hours ago.
Whatever's been here has been here today.
So we're probably gonna run into it if we go that way.
If
Well,
it's stopped.
Do you think that's the correct way, though?
I think so. Pretty sure that's more the direction towards the way Nib said to go. We could turn away from the river and go back the other way through the spot where we camped
How
and avoid the tracks too.
I hop closer towards the edge of the water. How deep / rushing water does this river look?
Not necessarily of rushing, but it's
On a-
definitely
on a
flowing
scale
at
of
a.
1 to I'm going down this river if I try and cross it.
It is flowing at a good pace. This direction. If you went in there as you were in your gear, you'd probably struggle a good chunk to stay afloat without drifting off.
We should probably follow the direction of the river. That'll bring us to a town, I would imagine.
You always cross the river.
I
You
mean,
know.
I can get us across the river if you would like to do that.
These tracks don't cross through the river, right? They just follow on the river.
Yeah, they follow along the river, but not even right next to it, a bit off of it. The river's still about, it's not right next to you guys. It's still maybe about 100 feet out.
How wide is the river?
It is pretty wide. Like, maybe about 60 feet.
That's 6 seconds of dashing across. Can you make us a bridge?
I think it's a little bit too wide for me to make a bridge. I can only do up to 30 feet. About, give or take an inch.
Well, it looks pretty tough to cross if rain can't get us a nice easy path to walk.
I think it's like halfway, and then we won't have to get across ourselves. I mean, I can walk across it fine, like without a problem.
Do you think you can
I
make
say-
it, Hoppy?
Across the river?
Well, I wonder, Hoppy, if you're able to hop on my back, I could probably walk you across.
Maybe? And I do like this.
Are you guys? I look over at Sal and Larry and I'm like, are you guys think you're capable to cross it?
You didn't even see it.
I know.
Yeah, I could cross it.
Over here doing uppies.
Would a crocodile be able to hold 3 of my party members on my back and swim down this river?
You wanting to say it again?
Would a crocodile be able to hold 3 of my friends on its back?
Giant crocodile.
I don't think it's a giant crocodile.
Oh, I thought they were giant crocodiles that we saw.
I don't think a crocodile could do that. I mean, you
Maybe
mean like right on top of you, or just hold on to you?
Well,
Yes.
do we really need to cross it? Honestly,
We don't need to, but if we crossed it and then like also we're going to see that whatever made these tracks, it would have to cross the river to get to us too, so it probably would just ignore us.
Yes, we need to cross the river.
all right. Well then let me go ahead, and then I'll see how you folks are doing, and I can create a spell in case there's some kind of danger. But Hoppy, I want you to jump on my back.
I start like tapping my foot.
So just to be clear too, so you guys are opting to you're crossing the river here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're not messing with the prince then, right?
No,
Yeah, no.
I think that's what we decided. So I have Hoppy on my back, and I want to. How much do you approximately weigh, Baka? Trying to see how realistic this is.
How do you know Baka?
This is out of character.
I weigh 47 pounds.
All right, you're 47 pounds, and I'm about 200, so that's 250 pounds. So I think that's enough for a 5-foot ice cube to basically carry. So I put one piece of ice on the ground with my create water spell, and I stand on it with Hoppy, and I see if it sinks at all or anything like that. I look over at the DM.
So tell me one more time. Hoppy's on your shoulders, and you.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I cast my shape water, where I'm able to freeze water up to like a 5 feet. So it's like 2 feet long and 3 feet deep.
If you walk out in the water like that as you freeze it, as long as this river is and as deep as it goes, that ice is, unless I'd have to make you make an acrobatics check for like every step, or else that ice is just a cube that's going to slip out from under your feet.
So that's what I've been doing on the other thing, though.
What other thing?
Yeah, but this is moving water.
This is
Yeah,
water.
and probably
So I
deeper.
have to do an acrobatics check every time.
Every step if you want to cross a moving river. Like that, at least. Unless you have water walking.
I don't have water walking.
This seems like a bad idea, and I hop in.
Yeah, I put the ice down on the water, and the ice immediately flows down the river, and I'm like,
Fine.
oof. Well then,
Then I start heading towards the stupid thing, and like I pull out my shield, like I'm pissed off, and I just start heading towards the thing, but I'm like stomping the whole way.
So we can either follow the river and the tracks, or we can kind of cut back through a little bit the way we came. Cut around that cliff, that smaller cliff by us, and then go back to the river. And maybe we'll miss it still, as long as we're not following the tracks directly. If we don't want to risk finding this thing.
Didn't we see another ridge somewhere that we could run up and get a nice look ski again?
yeah, there's one over here, and there's one over here.
The first, which one is ping?
The first one's close to the tracks, though.
How do I ping?
Just hold click.
Yeah.
Yeah. How hard would it be to climb that one?
That one
From the looks of it.
is quite a bit more steep. Anyone wanting to go up, it's going to have to make 2 athletics check of at least 15. With the second one, if it's a failure, being a bit more dangerous.
I can run up it to see. If you guys want to stay at the bottom.
You can just run up that cliff.
Or
Yeah.
athletics, not acrobatics. Sorry.
You still how long has it been?
Like,
If he tries to climb that,
Sam
because
probably
Larry's
has to.
still buffed.
Yeah.
It has not been an hour yet. It will have been an hour halfway up his trip from where you guys are right now, though.
Yeah,
Well, if you want
I don't
to-
think we need to go up it. We can either go around it along the river or go around it away from the river.
So you want to go this way, around it that way? 'Cause
Yeah, and then,
we're
like,
able to see that.
And then we'll just wrap back around and go back to the river over here. So if there's like a cave here, for example, where it lives near the river, we'll skip it entirely.
All right, that seems like the
I
safest route.
I
But
thought
you
the
gotta
point
cross.
I thought the point was to get advantage, like a vantage point.
No, we're
We're gonna
Why?
follow
Why
the
does it-
that. That's not a good vantage point.
When I was on top of the mushroom, I was able to see over here, and the river still goes over here to our left. So I agree with Larry. That's probably our best bet.
Why doesn't Sal just turn into a bird or something?
I don't know how to fly.
That's a thing.
All right,
Apparently.
guys.
All right, so we'll cut back in and go hook back around the cliff and hope that we just skip wherever this creature is.
Well, you're not a very good druid.
I am not a very good
Yeah.
druid.
That's pretty mean.
Larry's really
You
not a
didn't
good druid.
fly.
All right, we're
Well, I can agree with that.
ready to move.
Yeah.
Onward. Wait, can I move?
Should be able to.
Yeah, like I haven't
Okay,
even
I just saw that again. Okay.
anything that you can do yet. So that's gonna be fun.
I like how passive we're playing now.
an hour passes of travel.
Your buffalo.
I don't feel so catty. So.
But I'm doing backflips as we
yeah, we'll
walk.
just-
Sure, why not?
So, right now we're back next to the river.
Yeah, you're near the river again.
Do
Do
we
I still
see?
see those tracks anywhere?
Yeah.
You see no tracks anywhere around you.
Alright, well. You guys want to just keep following the river then from here? We don't see any more tracks, right?
Agreed.
So, alright, so we'll follow on the river and see what we find.
Another hour passes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this because technically I wouldn't know.
You want me to climb another tree real quick?
Do we see any nice tall trees for you to climb?
There's trees everywhere.
Yeah, but good-
I look
tall
at the tallest one and I want to climb it up real quick.
You can see a very tall cliff ledge over here. But where you're at, yeah, you can just try to climb a tree. You try to climb right now, Red?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and just make an athletics check. It'll be a 10, fairly easy. So, Rain, you see Rain trying to climb this tree, and every branch he grabs is just snapping. He spends about 10 minutes trying to get up there, but he's not doing so hot. You can try again if you want, Rain.
Let me try another one. Oh, sorry,
Larry.
Doctor.
Larry, it's your turn. It's your time to shine.
Nah, he's got it. He's got it this time.
I tried the tree next to it that looks equally as tall.
That actually works. You managed to scamper up that tree. This one fully supports you. As you can see, not that far.
I'm not sure if you guys ever read The Hobbit, but this is basically like what they did in The Hobbit. They would constantly climb up trees and see where they were going.
A little bit
Really?
farther than that. Hold on.
That was in the forest of Lothlorien, wasn't it?
Hell yeah, Sal. Let's fucking go, bud.
There you go. You can see about that far out from there.
I see a lake to the right, I guess, and then a river bend. Up further, I think we go to the river bed and see if we can go over to the lake, because I imagine there's a town by the lake. So hop down
Okay. So wait, you wanted us to go
this way.
yeah, that way first, okay. Following on the river. I guess I know this is on the river.
So this is where the bend's at.
There's indeed a bend.
Hmm.
And nothing. Does it look like it may be easier to cross here?
You can see the river forks off into two different directions. One that keeps heading that direction and that direction as the water flows in both ways. Looks about the same length and the same flowing speed either way.
Baka, how far can you jump?
Who's Baka?
This is not okay. Hoppy, how far can you jump?
2,000
Oh.
feet into the air.
Pretty far.
How many feet approximately?
I don't know. I've never tried. What are you trying to get me to jump over?
So I can make a ice bridge that goes halfway across the river.
So you're wanting me to hop 5 feet?
The river's 60 feet. You have to go 30 feet.
The
Is it-
last time you did this, it fell apart.
Oh, this won't be part of the river. It'll be going over across the river.
Sal, what's your passive perception?
12.
All right.
Why don't one of them go?
So you notice, Sal, as they're talking about how to cross the river, you're just kind of looking around the forest. You hear birds chirping, so you're looking around for any other animals or creatures maybe you haven't seen before to perhaps adopt some forms or whatnot. And just looking through the tree line this direction, you're almost positive you see a horse or a man, or maybe a man horse in a small clearing. Looks like he's rubbing something on himself.
Ooh, hell
Gross.
yeah. I want to relay the message and I will say we should go check that out.
All right,
Sure,
let's go.
Maybe he'll give us directions.
He's a half man, half horse, half oil man
Is it
machine.
here? You said right here.
30 feet.
Right here.
Oh, actually, yeah, you went a little too far. It was like right there. Also, another hour has passed at that point.
How much sunlight does it look like we have?
It looks like the sun is not even directly above you in the sky yet, so it's got to be a little bit before 12.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, like we woke up
You
like
guys
2
talk
hours
to that
ago.
guy. I'll be right back.
In this area, you notice the trees are a couple of the trees are a little more dead, or all the leaves have fallen off of them, and you see what looks like a centaur near a small pool as he dips his hands in and he's washing his torso off a bit. You're still in the tree line. Do you guys approach, or what do you do?
I whisper sing, I say, I see a horse, do you see a horse?
And like, I don't even whisper. I just straight out as loud as I can. Yes, we see a horse. What do you see?
As soon as you yell that, the creature turns around and shouts, "Whoa, who's there? Who is someone there?"
They come
And
out.
Hello, friend.
I elbow Sal in the knee.
Ow, what the fuck?
I
You
come
should've
out and
known
like.
that Sal was gonna do that.
You can understand what that horse is saying, right?
Oh yeah,
You yelled
was
out in
it?
common.
Okay. I take a step out like with my hands up. Hello.
I'll follow Larry.
That's do I.
We're just traveling.
Oh, is this the Wayward Pool?
Strangers to the realm. The Wayward Pool. You know of the Wayward Pool?
I've just heard of it, but this looks like it might be it.
Take another. Approaching slowly.
Well,
What does this
first,
guy look like? Let's see his picture.
what's your business here? He looks like this.
Ooh, he's badass.
Yeah, man, he's badass.
Good sir, we're trying to go to Little Oak. We're given directions, but they weren't great. If you have an idea that could set us in the correct way, we'll be on our way.
Little Oak. I can help you I can point you in the right direction, but I don't know your purpose, but I heavily recommend you return to your own world before Prismere disappears entirely.
Prismere?
How's that gonna happen?
Disappears entirely. Yeah, what do you mean?
Well, it's already fractured. You know of the fog, yes?
But I live here. I can't leave.
Well, I guess you could vanish with us, I suppose.
That's fair.
I look at him like, what's Prismere?
Oh, you are new. He sits down on his
Here we are.
back and front legs and crosses his arms and motions to come forward. Please, have a seat with me. I was just washing up a bit. I'm Winterbow, by the way. Who are you?
Did you say Winter Bull or Bow?
Bow.
I'm Hoppy.
I'm Richard.
I'm wary.
Oh.
Toad Hop.
I am. Whatever. Water's fun.
Some of your names ring of the Feywild, but yet you don't look of these lands.
Yeah, I just got teleported here like a day ago, man. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's my first day out here on the job.
On the job.
You ever see that meme? Yeah, man, it's my first day. Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, we are new here, some of us.
I see.
And I look him up and down. Are you hungry?
I could use something to eat, yes? You have food on you?
Perfect. And I pull out my bag of bounty. I step back a little bit and stick my hand in and oh shit, what do I need to roll? Shit, what was it? Charisma check.
Yeah. Charisma check.
I remembered how to do this. Oh, and
Wowie.
it's the same feast as before, but everything looks even more appetizing.
Well, we
pull-
technically ate last night, right? Let's all eat up again, you know? What's kind of good?
As well.
Yeah,
I hope you like carrots.
split in room.
Personally, I prefer more meats, but carrots will work. And he takes part of your feast, and it is delicious. It looks like his spirits look quite a bit lifted eating this food. As he says, "Oh, little rabbit, I don't know how you did it, but that bag pulls out such delicious delicacies."
Thank you.
He eats a little bit more and just kind of rubs his mouth and says, "Strangers come up to me, say they're seeking some little oak, and then offer me a feast. Perhaps all is not lost in this realm after all."
Sometimes you just need a good meal, and you looked like you needed one.
Well,
What do
I
you-
do appreciate it.
Why do you think things are so lost here?
Well, things used to be much more free and open. We used to be able to travel all across Prismere, but now there's these walls of fog that have fractured the land. Some of it's dying, and emotions are behind you at some of the trees. Some of it's infested. Some of it's ruined.
It does make it really hard to get around,
And
especially with the flooding.
it is impossible to get around. You cannot travel between the realms now. Hither is too far from thither, and yon is out of the question.
Yum.
Yeah, my tribe did have to kind of cut back on our roaming a bit. That's kind of
Indeed.
why I'm out here.
My clan actually had to flee the mist as they enveloped Prismere. They got beyond the outer reaches of the realm to the unknown. I was too slow to keep up with them.
Are you hurt?
No, just old, I'm afraid.
You're all that's left of your clan?
As far as I know here, yes. But the others out there will prosper. And the realm's destruction will see that I am no more, but the clan will live on. Another reason why you shouldn't be here, my friends.
This all started when, Isabella disappeared, right?
I am unaware of what you speak of.
Alright. So one
would
day the mist.
I would know that, right? Being from here, I would know that it had some shit to do with Brazil.
Yeah, we never actually talked to you about it because
Yeah, you wouldn't
Yeah,
actually
no,
know about that,
y'all
Hoppy.
Y'all haven't asked me actually anything.
that would have been a great thing to ask you last night, damn.
You and Rain wouldn't be
I've
aware
lived
of
I
that.
have
That's
no
not
idea who
necessarily
Sabelma
true.
is.
No, but I've
anything.
been here all my life, so I didn't know if I would know before.
That's not necessarily
Right,
true
with
because I did tell her like from A to Z.
Oh, did you?
From like, yes, I did.
Oh, well, there you go.
I didn't
Sour
tell
gave you a
Rain,
heads
but
up.
I did tell Hoppy.
There
I
you
look
go.
over. I'm like, Savilna. What's a Savilna?
Wait, so would I? Did you tell me I would have known, or
Sal caught you up to pace at some point.
Everything that like basically from the time that we entered the carnival or the carnival
well, I've
festival,
heard.
whatever
you'll
it was, all the
right.
way until we met you.
The only deity I see is Ramu.
Is
And
Ramu?
I hold up my
Ramu.
petrified carrot by its hilt, which is just petrified leaves. And then I give like a little salute. That's it.
What did you say your deity was called?
And I hold up my
Yeah.
carrot again by the hilt.
Just say it normal.
Yeah,
Your mic
please
cuts
just
out
say
a
it
little bit.
normally.
It really sucks that it's cutting out because that's how my character says it every time.
Wow!
Here, let me try it. But higher pitch.
Wow.
And every single time I hold up my carrot by the hilt. Like to the sky.
Like the god of carrots.
More like peace and prosperity and all that.
So you like peas and carrots?
I don't get it. What's a pea? Is that a type of carrot? Then yes, I like it.
Yeah, I bet you like peas.
Give peas a chance.
I have no idea what they're talking about right now.
Shit, shit, Wally.
Who's this Sylphidona?
She's a fey goddess.
Oh. So she rules over this land, right?
Or used to, at least.
What
Used
do you
to.
mean used to?
Well, that's what we're kind of trying to figure out here is what exactly happened. But apparently something happened, and whoever was in charge, the Sibilna, she's no longer in charge.
Who's in charge then?
Who knows?
The
A
powers,
fog?
hags, it's hags.
Is this Sylphidona nice?
Oh, we should just
Time?
ask the hags to stop doing the fog then.
We could ask the hags to stop doing the fog. They would probably laugh at us.
Hags. Hags are causing this mist.
We should kill the hags.
That's
I
the
don't
running
know.
theory, I suppose.
You should kill the hags.
Let's kill the hags.
I would help kill the hags, but in my age, I'm not much of a fighter anymore.
Surely there must be some way you
They
can help.
imprisoned me for food. I want to kill the hags.
Is there any way we can help you?
I'm afraid, little one, there's not much you can do for me. I'll be fine till this realm caves in on itself, but if you truly mean to do something about it, you mentioned the Wayward Pool. Were you heading there? Do you know where it is?
No
we don't-
idea.
We don't really know.
I don't
We're
even know what
wayward.
it is.
We're looking for the Wayward Pool and Little Oak, and we don't know where either of them are.
What is the Wayward Pool?
It is
We don't
where
know
the
that either.
unicorn lives. It will help you.
That sounds pretty helpful.
Can you take us there?
I cannot make the journey myself. It's a bit far, about 2 hours from here. I would have to take many breaks and rest. But you, young and sprightly, you could get there quick. It is not far. For you, at least.
And this unicorn, who's this unicorn?
The unicorn has mysterious powers. It may know about this mist or these hags and can help.
Well,
Oh,
it's
which-
a lead.
Which
That's
direction
the
is that?
Autumn bound from here, and slightly winter bound.
What does that mean?
You want to?
I like raise my hand. I'm like, okay.
So
Let's
this
just open more questions.
Oh, I'll point out so that way, and I'll point this way,
Northeast?
southwest. I'm pointing this way, southwest. Is that what you said?
What? No, it is neither summer nor spring bound. It is autumn and slightly winter bound. And he points back that way. Or autumn and winter bound.
Can you tell me can you point which direction is which?
Slash
So
spring.
autumn. Yeah, can you
Slash
like
west and
tell us
autumn,
north, south, east, west? Which one's which?
winter.
Which
Oh,
way is winter
You're
bound?
unfamiliar with your directions here. Is this correct?
Yeah.
Yes, very much so.
I see. And you see this. You see Winterbow stand up a bit proudly and stretch his arms out. And he points this way and says, "This direction is spring bound. Behind you would be summer bound. To my side this way is autumn bound.
Oh, old
And-
Richard was right.
And behind
was.
me would be winter bound."
That makes Well, I'm not gonna say it makes sense, but that helps so much. Thank you.
It makes a lot of sense.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
Why would it? It's completely arbitrary. It could go any direction.
It makes perfect sense. I don't understand.
I look over at the guy. I'm like, "You want to see something
Wait,
cool?"
Hobby should have known.
Happy
Yeah,
actually
she
would have done
should've.
this.
You never
Oh my god, what a dumb rabbit.
You didn't ask.
I cast shape water and I walk across this pond.
Frankly, this is on you guys for not asking.
You
Wow,
feel free to
what a
chime
nice
in.
trick.
Feel free to chime in more, Hobby. You're part of the group.
Wait, I thought I was your servant.
No, you're not our servant. You're part of the group.
Oh wait, but that's what that guy said.
Yeah.
Alright,
that was...
Wait, so which way to the pool?
It's just autumn bound and slightly winter bound across the river. But
I
North,
think I s-
east. Oh,
I
across.
think I saw when I was climbing the tree. I saw a huge lake. Is that the pool?
you would have to cross it, but there is a catch, is the word? And I'm not sure how, but there's some protection on it. If you try to enter, it simply won't let you. But you all look pretty good at that type of thing. Maybe you could figure it out.
How do we enter it?
I don't know.
Yeah, but how do we enter it?
I cannot tell you. I am unsure. Someone else may know how, but I cannot help you there. Find a way to
Alright.
visit the unicorn and you'll get the aid you need.
All
I
right.
have like one or two more questions. Do you know which way to what was it? Little Oak?
Little Oak. There are many little oaks I could point you to.
We're looking for the Little Oak.
I am unaware of one that's different from all the others, like the way you speak.
What about Loom Lurch?
Loom Lurch. Horrible, desecrated place. That is... And he turns around and points past the pond towards the river where it forks and says, Winterbound. The river flows right into it. It forks again eventually. And if you just stay winterbound, it'll flow right near Loom Lurch. But, my friends, and he turns back to face you, do not recommend going there.
Why is that?
Loom Lurch is a bad place. And Granny Nightshade lives there.
Oh, that's just who we want to see.
He looks taken aback a bit as he leans back on his hind legs a bit and says, You are wanting to see the hag?
Yes. We're here on behalf of her sister.
You... And then he takes a step back. You are friends with the hag?
Not really
say that.
friends. This is
Not
more
friends.
like contracted workers.
More like
More
her
like
son.
we have to help her.
It's
But you
his first
said-
day on the job. Don't listen to him.
You said the hags caused the mist.
And we're
Maybe.
gonna end that mess.
Maybe.
maybe.
That's the theory.
Why? Why would you help something that has done something so evil?
I walk up to him. I whisper in his ear. To earn her trust.
You earn her trust and then she gives you rewards?
Then we give her the big old beep boop 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 boop.
I do not know what that means.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Her enemy is... Who is her enemy?
I give him a wink.
Justice.
I give him a wink and I start walking away.
What the fuck?
So, what do you know of this giant creature with massive tracks?
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask all about that too.
Giant creature.
Maybe wandering somewhere around in this area along the river, perhaps.
creature wandering around the river with giant tracks.
Um,
I do not know. Maybe an owl bear? How big
would
were
have
these
been.
tracks?
3 feet from heel to toe.
As tall as me.
That is much bigger than an owl bear. I do not know. I have seen a winged creature from time to time in the skies. It looked rather big, but I do not know what it was.
That also sounds scary. So, and what do you know anything of this wanted child?
You mean that wanted child? And he points over to another tree. You see a wanted poster just stapled right to it.
Oh, yeah, that child. Who's that?
I do not know. It is a handsome child.
Okay,
I look
thanks.
at the picture. Is it the same kid?
It is the same kid, and this one
What does the offer
says.
say?
Let's see. There it is. It says, "Bring me this wisp of a thief to me alive, unharmed, and I'll ensure that no sword can ever break your skin."
Take that. That one sounds good.
This lady's offering up like the whole world.
If we collect all the posters, we'll get the juiciest reward.
I leave it.
I go over and I take the poster.
All right, and make sure to add. I guess
Poppy
you call it
don't
skin
use it.
protection ad or something like that.
Skin protection wanted poster.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so you still have Bacchus for Belt Book, right? You're holding on
Yes.
to that?
Yeah, I still have it.
Okay, I'm taking that on my notes. Skin wanted poster, skin protection. All right, well, thank you, Winterbow. I think said that right? Yeah. I think you've been very helpful.
Thank you. It is the least I could do for the feast you provided.
Anytime.
Wait,
Well,
so
then-
you left the poster on the tree?
No, I took the poster.
Oh, okay.
Okay, goodbye.
Farewell and good luck.
So we're going autumn, winter.
Northeast, baby.
All right, so back to the bend. All right, so how are we gonna cross this?
I can cast a bridge that makes us go 30 feet across it.
What about the other 30 feet?
I'm a good swimmer. It's up to the rest of you.
Does any part of this river look easier to cross, or is it just like it's all pretty uniform?
Only way to tell
Any-
would be to travel along it and see if maybe one part's skinnier. Right now, it looks just as hard as it was earlier.
Can I
Maybe, like-
hop in it? Because I'm an excellent swimmer. Am I able to find an area that seems like there's less rush or flow?
You want to hop in?
Yeah, I'll hop in.
Okay. You hop in the river, and it has a bit of pull to it. It seems like it might take an extra amount of muscle, but you could swim this current. It doesn't look any slower or better anywhere around you right now, though. And you notice that right after you hop in, it slopes downward almost immediately to where your feet can't touch the bottom.
Oh, so it's pretty deep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, go ahead, Rick.
I hop back out. I'm like, hey guys, it's pretty deep, but the current isn't too strong. Look around. Are you guys good swimmers?
I think we can all swim here.
I could swim.
Oh.
Yeah, I can try.
All right. Well, I will stay on shore, and if anyone has any issues crossing, I will come in and save you. How about that?
Yeah, that could work if you just give like you can control water a little bit, right?
Yeah. Do you want me to put a bridge out 30 feet, or should I wait in case someone's in trouble?
It probably. I guess if.
Bridge couldn't hurt, right?
Well, you can't do the bridge the whole way, right?
Only halfway.
I would think. Can you do both?
Take it halfway and sit there. If there's anyone in trouble, I can go pick them up.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that then. So I'm gonna cast. Let's see here. I'm gonna cast.
Any makeshift rafts around the area?
Not around this area.
Or
I'm sorry. I'm gonna create or destroy water. I'm gonna create a 30-foot ice bridge across the river.
All right.
This is your chance to be like Moses, dude.
well, it
You
sounds like it's
make-
pretty deep.
You make this ice shoot out across this river. And it looks like the river is starting to pull at it, so you're going to have to kind of channel it to hold on to it. It won't stay on its own. So you focusing on that?
Yeah.
Okay. You see Rain kneeling down and holding this bridge of 30 feet of ice out halfway across this river.
Yeah, so the rest of us will walk out to the end of this bridge. And then we'll all start to swim across together so he can drop concentration.
Hoppy, how far can you leap or hop?
Oh, yeah, can you just jump the rest of the way?
Yeah, can you like leap 30 feet?
That
If she
doesn't sound
jumps,
like a
if she
no to
falls
me.
in, I can grab her. It's not a big deal. But I need you guys to cross first.
Trying to see if I can.
I suppose in the meantime, though, me and Sal would start swimming across, and then she'd either start swimming with us or YOLO one shot.
We'll keep her at the end of the bridge.
I don't think I have any like crazy jump stuff that y'all are talking about.
Why are
you have a
even
crazy
raft
jump
then?
thing that involves combat. So you would have provoked an
Yeah.
attack. You can
Oh.
hop out of it.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I grab my shield and use it as a
Punch
boogie
me.
board as
Is it buggy board?
I jump into the water. And
Okay,
start
you're first to
swimming.
go in?
Yep.
All right.
Well, we're all gonna go in at the same time, like at the end of the bridge, so that like you can just drop.
Are you leaping it right now
Oh, I
then?
went first. I went first. Yes.
Yeah, I know you hopped in. I'm asking Larian. You saw Hoppy hop in. Are you jumping in immediately?
YOLO.
Yeah.
I'll also follow along.
Okay.
YOLO.
All of you make some athletics check to fight the river.
Hell yeah, I'm a fucking die. I
Boom,
love
bitch.
athletic checks.
Okay. Sal
See ya.
and Hoppy, both of you are able to just push your way through this river. Larian, you're pushing against the water as it starts to just take you spring
But I'm
bound
gonna
a
swim.
bit.
I
I just-
cancel my.
Magic.
Well, it's just moving me, right? I think I'm okay.
Yeah, it's moving you down the river right now as you're trying to cross it.
Okay.
He's on
I'm swimming
fire,
fine.
he
I'm
can't
just going on an angle.
You're going on an adventure. It's taking you and it's about to take you down one of those forks.
Um,
Unless someone gets you.
I cancel my bridge, and I hop in to grab Larian. And I should have advantage because I am a water genasi.
Because you're a water genasi? Is there anything in your water genasi you're good at swimming, I'm guessing?
I have. Well, the idea is that I have plus 30 feet to swimming.
Okay. Then I'll say you're able to catch up to him, no problem. Make an acrobatics check to see if you can grab and help maneuver him to the shore. Okay, that's good enough. You grab hold of Valerian and help guide him to the shoreline.
Nazi
Let's go,
brothers.
boys. Let's go, boys.
Fire, water, water, and fire. Let's go.
My
Guys end up
long
about
lost
right
brother. Are you sure you're not part of House de Ross?
Yeah, I wasn't adopted. So we make it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're there. You're there. You're good to go.
Yeah, cool. We are.
I gotta pretend like I cast this though. Use.
Thanks, Rain.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime, my brother.
Another hour passes, and all of you can see just through the tree line, the exact direction you're going, what looks like a small camp. What do you guys do?
Does it look like it was inhabited recently, like the fire smoky or smoldering?
There is no fire going. There's no smoke either. You don't really see anyone through the tree line. It's about maybe 70 feet out from you right now.
Do we hear anything?
There's birds chirping.
What's like in this campsite? Like a bunch of tents, or like 2 tents, a tent, no tents?
You don't see any tents.
Oh.
What are y'all all afraid of?
What are you afraid of? Not giving anybody your real name.
Afraid of tents.
I gave you my word. Like,
I guess just move into the campsite.
Hey, you guys just walking on in? All of y'all?
Yeah.
Okay.
hello?
As you get closer, you start to hear
I say hello very loudly. I do say that.
hear humming, and nothing responds to you though. But the humming does get louder as you get closer. As you hear until you finally reach
We
the
didn't
campsite.
hear any of that.
Yeah, your hums did not
Oh.
come through.
Sorry, you
Yeah.
just hear humming. I don't know if it'll pick me up if I do it louder. No, yeah, I don't know. It's supposed to be high pitched.
Or-
But when you get there, you see no one's at this campsite but a tiny little mushroom that's dipping its head repeatedly in butter while singing.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Oh.
This guy's a Satanist.
And that's where we're going
He's
to
a
call it for the
Satanist.
evening.
Oh.
He's basing himself.
Yeah, he is,
I'm about to eat that boy.
don't eat that. He's so cute. Oh, I see some carrots though. I'm definitely stealing that shit.
No.
Yeah, there they are. There's some
Let's go
onions.
steal some candles.
I have a video
The
to share with you
candle.
guys.
Put the wrong
And,
button.
subscribe to our Patreon to see the video that I'm sharing.
We have a Patreon? I didn't know about that.
Oh, if they subscribe, they'll get it.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Just find the secret Patreon. Be the first.
Great.
So you guys covered some ground tonight. Ran into a few hexes with some stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff in those woods, my friends. A lot of stuff. You know, I've only stumbled upon a small piece of it.
You notice how conservative we've been playing?
I mean, yeah, that's totally fine too. This is the campaign where you could avoid every single fight if you are cautious
I
and
wanna
thinking of
punch
all the
it.
angles. If you want to punch it, by
Clever.
all means. There's been a lot of things you could have punched by now that y'all aren't.
Yeah, like those mushrooms.
You may- hey, you know,
Do you
maybe they
remember-
would have. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you remember the last time we ran across like a horde of miniature items?
Yeah, y'all got beat up by silverware. I remember that.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, but like, I mean,
we kicked that Silverware's ass.
I remember that
Well-
shit. And and what do? Immediately go up. Hey, what up, guys? Let's dance. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
you
there's-
didn't do that, but you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of things could have went a little different tonight, but we're not going to talk about that because this is the path y'all have chosen. So here we are. You're on your way to go visit the unicorn,
Oh, yeah.
maybe.
Obvious huge encounter. Nope, don't want to go that way.
Hey, maybe you don't know. Maybe there was a big giant treasure chest into that path. It is the Feywild. Maybe it was a walking treasure chest that was begging someone to take all of its gold and treasures.
Those poor blank dogs.
Maybe it was my dad after he left to get milk and cigarettes. You know?
He could have been that dad at the end of the path. That's right. Oh man. All right. Well, I'm not going to keep us here too long. Y'all got anything you want to shout out or say?
It's been a fun campaign. I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah, me too. I like our Witchlight games. Y'all are my silly team. I got my serious team and my silly team.
Oh man, I love Hoppy way more than Barcolo.
Oh yeah?
Just saying. Yeah.
So see death in a new light now is a good thing, huh?
Man, who's the
Hoppy
top
don't give a-
subscriber giver this month?
Man, Hoppy don't give a fuck.
Some dickhead.
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck you,
look.
son.
It looks
Some
like Richard Ross is
overachiever.
dropping subs. Thanks, Richard Ross.
I'll see Ross.
He gave you $50 tonight.
Ross Corp.
Did he? Jesus.
Ross Corp's coming through, baby.
Oh God, I didn't even see the other ones up top.
Mhm.
Well, here's the thing.
He gave like 10
Actually,
somewhere.
yeah, I do want to share something.
What you got?
I got a wedding date for my wedding next year, May
Ooh.
25th, 2024.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe some D&D for the. Say maybe not, buddy, because you won't show me your face. But there will be some D&D potentially for
We live in the
the
same city.
for the
That's
for the bachelor's party. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
man. It sounds
Is
like
that going
that'll
to be
be
a tournament?
Nah, there's no way you'd have something like that ready in a year.
No. What's gonna happen is Jamie has to pretend to be a halfling, and I'm an orc. And
I don't like, where's this going? Where are you going with this? I don't like this at all.
Tournament style. Everybody gets a turn.
No, I'm being
Sounds like
legit.
he's headed for orc massage.
Wait, quick story.
Everybody will be happy.
So, when I was in Atlantic City, the first time I ever went to a gentleman's club, some guy had his bachelor's party there. That's all I
What
gotta
is-
say.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
I'll tell you. when
Did
we're
he
off
die?
camera. Yeah, he
Oh, you
might have.
you're older?
I'll tell you when we're off camera.
God. All right. Well,
I want to be far away from any kind of woman that might be cis at all on my bachelor's party.
all right. Anyone else got anything they want to say before we get out of here?
Peter Booster, bitches.
Well, in that case, we're gonna drop our goodbyes here. Everyone out there, thanks for watching this session of The Wild Beyond the Witchlight. This has been episode 15. Many more to come. These guys are almost halfway through this campaign. Maybe? I don't know. We'll have to see what they end up doing. We had a good time doing a long rest tonight, so we might do more of that. I like the roleplay aspect out of y'all. That was really cool.
You got a lot of us. You kind of squeezed us dry out of that one.
Hey, I was letting y'all have an opportunity, okay? No more go-goes. We're going to have moments of downtime and chilling until y'all are like, I go ahead and lay down and go to sleep, or, all right, I'm ready to move forward. If I don't hear those words, y'all are just sitting there in the dark staring at each other, for all I know, okay? So
Please support me on LinkedIn.
Sounds great. You don't see my pupils at all. You just see two white orbs staring at you from the darkness. Fantastic.
Crap, I lost track of where I said thank you. Okay, so we stream every Wednesday night at 8 or 8:30 p.m. Central, in between normally. And we also do another D&D campaign I'm the DM of, the Descent into Avernus, that's at the very end. We've been on a bit of a break for about a month and a half now because we're having the cursed, oh, I can't be there this week going on, and we've all had a turn so far. Next Monday, we're supposed to be good to go. I double-checked with everyone, so they're all supposed to be here. We're going to see how they handle the final outcome of Avernus. So if you want to check that out, that's 7 p.m. Central on Monday. We have 2 campaigns coming up in the near future as well, both in person. JD is working on The Ghost of Saltmarsh. I'll be a player
AKA
of that.
the Moose.
Yeah, Moose. Which I don't know if he still goes by Moose. We got to talk about names because I never know what to call him. And the other one is one I'm going to be working on. It's going to be an in-person one that I haven't decided yet. So, that one.
Homebrew?
I'm thinking so, man. I kind of want to make like a sandbox world of my own and go off that. But I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Both will be in our studio, though, with all figurines and terrains and all that cool shit that we've been working on for like a year. So, look forward to that. That's pretty much all I got. If you want updates on when we're going live and stuff, keep an eye on the Twitter. I'm posting there all the time when we're going live or if we're not going live for the evening. So if we're a little inconsistent, you check that, you'll get your information there and you'll know what's up with us. So whenever be like, oh, where the hell are they tonight? They're supposed to stream tonight. Well, not going to happen. Just check the Twitter. Promise. And that's all I got. So thanks again for being here. However you were here. We'll see you next time. Take it easy.
Bye.
Mom, have a good birthday.
Bye-bye. Have a